has really impressed me about the advocates and activists here is that they're really calling, I think, anybody in a position of authority or responsibility to go further, do more, precisely because there's literally not even enough time to wait for people who are in high school and college now to be in elected positions later. I mean, it's literally the next 10 years are going to be pretty make or break. But
Exactly.
how do you feel like the relationship between, I think, the very high expectations that we need to meet and maybe young people are also famously skeptical of government political action.
Yeah.
So how do you square those two things, and what are you kind of feeling among your fellow advocates?
Yeah, I think being a young person and also working in advocacy, and I think I straddle the two. Like when I climate striking from the White House, I saw the public frustration around climate inaction, and I used to intern in Congress for Representative John Lewis, and I think that really what we have to do as a movement is transform our anxiety, our anger, our frustration into votes.
Yeah.
And also now as we have like this, being like the only young person in the Biden admin under in Gen Z, it's like, how do I make sure that our investments are like long lasting, and how do they make sure that they're system wide and not just patching a Band-Aid, but actually getting to the roots of these issues. And I think that's the sentiment around young people has changed, is not just advocating for general climate action, but actually making sure that we really get to the roots of why the fossil industry is sponsoring talks like this, and is stymieing real conversations around what the next decade must look like if we want to have a sustainable future.